Hello angels. There are moments during one's lifetime which are forever ingrained in one's mind. We often remember exactly where we were and what we were doing when something extraordinary happens, such as the birth of a child, a first kiss, or indeed a sip from an eye-opening wine. For me, one such moment was when I received a call from an unknown UK number. It was Kate from Naked Wines, and with an infectiously cheerful voice delivered the news to me that I had become the newest winemaker of the year. I was truly at a loss for words and was worried that Kate wouldn't understand the mumbling buffoon at the other end. But more so, I was so moved by the news that I became tearful in front of my wife and kids. It was a little embarrassing. So forever ingrained in my mind is the moment I was steaming some broccoli for the kids and the call that followed. I'm so very honored and grateful to have been awarded this recognition, especially knowing the caliber of David and Dennis, who are just as deserving of this award, if not more so. But this award isn't for one person. It was made possible through the work and dedication of my team at Chateau Canafar, despite the endless crises that Lebanon is enduring. The support of my wife and soulmate Jessie, without whom nothing is possible in my life. The encouragement of friends and family, and not least, the support of Naked Wines and all the angels. Naked is not a regular company, it's a new kind of organization that cares about its winemakers and customers and the impact it has on the environment. And this is evident to me through its vision for a better world and the work being done by the people who work there. Thank you dearly to all the angels who have voted for me and for your support by enjoying my wines. You are the reason all Naked winemakers do what they do, and being able to interact with each one of you is one of my favorite things about being with Naked. Thank you also to my archangels Julie Bolton and Phil Howard Knight, who have worked tirelessly to support me on the site. I don't think I would have been nominated without them. Last but not least, I'd like to thank Ray from Naked Wines. I could never have imagined what a life-changing event his fateful visit to Lebanon would be. I will continue my efforts to make wines that brighten people's day when they drink them. I'm deeply humbled and appreciative. Thank you all. And yes, the broccoli was overcooked. Sorry, kids. I wanted to discuss the wine that I'm planning on making for the Winemaker of the Year award. And the idea I have is to make 100% Cinsault wine. Cinsault is a grape that has a kind of a bad reputation as a bulk wine grape, mainly because it's a vine that produces large berries, and if the yield is too high, it tends to produce, well, it produces a lot of wine, but not very good wine. So it tended to be blended to bulk up the production. But if it's made with low yields, it can produce a really high quality and elegant wine, which is the idea, which is the plan I'm having. I don't know if you've had 100% Cinsault wine. It tends to be very light in color. Very light in color, displaying often, like red berry flavors, and earthiness and spiciness. And a lot of people call it the Pinot Noir of warm climate regions. So the idea is to produce a high quality Cinsault, 100% Cinsault. It's one of my favorite grapes. I love it because it's easy to drink if you want to just have a drink. It's also something you can sit and ponder. You can sip and kind of explore it. It has quite a high amount of complexity when made right. And it's also a great summer wine, like a barbecue wine if it's slightly chilled. So that's the plan.